Okay, another, well, not a hikoki, Hitachi actually. That was the older one, DV18DBXL. So that was the older model. What year is she? 2017. Before they became hikoki. What's she doing? She's still working. Speeds all over the place. Hopefully it's just a switch. I was recommending hikoki tools. I do think they're quite good quality. It was way better than what they used to be when they were Hitachi. The spare parts is now a problem. Getting warranty repairs done and getting spare parts is now a problem with them, especially here in Ireland and in the UK. They seem to have just totally dropped the ball with spare parts. It's taking weeks, if not months, to get parts in for hikoki tools. They might be good quality, they might be a lot better, but I've stopped recommending them now because of that one simple fact. Not much point in buying it if you can't fix them. Or get them repaired under warranty, even for that. So, fairly simple on this. Just change over a switch. Now, these are normally IP rated, normally 66 or something. Silicone coated. I keep the water out. That just needs to be picked off. And there's a wee tab for installing and taking it out under here. Pull out that elastic, free it up, pull back that wee black bit, and your rubbing connector can be pulled out. So it's just a wee lock for holding the wee rubbing connector on. When you switch, that's the part number. This one wasn't too bad, took a few weeks just to get this one on. Pull that down first. That's it. Push the wee connector back up again. Just lock it in place. Just sits on. That's one of the reasons why I do actually like hikoki stuff. You can get spare parts. You can change the field unit, the switch. You can change the switch without having to change the whole electronic unit. Normally the switch it fails and things like this. Very good as you can buy that separately. Plus the gearbox. Not many actual brands sell all the components separately. So even a wee ring gear, the gears and own the actual gearbox housing, if it strips out one of the gears, you can buy that separately without having to replace the entire gearbox. That's why I like hikoki, but it's not much use if you can't get the parts. Well, you can get the parts, but time wise it takes an absolute lifetime to get them. It's not closing right. Never force it. There's why. Put down my rubbing connector. Push that housing down fully, or broke that rubbing, then you would have been in trouble. Should just close up nicely like that. Shouldn't be having to squeeze one side down, another side pops up. Should sit nice and flush without any force needed. Now, is she any better? Listen to that. Perfect. She's run smoothly up through the speeds as you pull the trigger. Shouldn't be jumping at all. That's her. Perfect. Decent wee drill. Nice heavy duty one. I think they still do them as well as hikoki. I do recommend them. They are a good drill, but let down now by the fact that it takes months to get them repaired under warranty and can take months to get spare parts. But overall, they're good quality drill. Very good motor in them. Nice design, nice and comfortable, very powerful. Good gearbox and a changeable switch, which I always recommend. Decent switch as well. Actually it does have bellows and everything on it. Inside just a linear potentiometer. Variable resistance inside as you pull the trigger down. So any dust that eventually gets on, as you can see the dust on this thing, eventually gets inside and starts messing up the reading. Starts giving you different speeds. So once that starts happening, replace the switch. You can see she's had plenty of use. It's well worn out now. New switch cures the problem. One hikoki drill or Hitachi drill up and running again. Give us a like and a follow, lads. Plus, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this new hikoki stuff. I know this is the Hitachi one, but what's your opinions on the new hikoki? I find them quite good myself. Just let down by the spare parts now.